Welcome back to the new edition of this channel at the Ayo Pro Tips. Alright, so in this new edition, I'm going to show you guys how I use this football prediction app to generate over 2.5 goals games. Actually, I tested this app yesterday using certain process and procedure, and I was able to get over 1.5 goals, although most of the odds for this over 1.5 goals sometimes are very ridiculous. Sometimes you'll be getting it as 1.04, 1.03, just like this, and 1.10. But fortunately, I discovered that this particular process can actually give us over 2.5. I'm going to share with you guys this particular app, and I'm going to take you guys through the process that you can use to do the analysis. So this particular app, I was able to get up to, like, I think 12 games over 1.5, but most of it ended up as over 2, except for just one match that I believe it happens to be my fault for losing the game. So the match ended up as 1-0, but the rest they ended up as over 2.5. So how can we be getting this over 2.5? I think what we can be doing now for this over 2.5, the best thing is just to make sure that our maximum games in a single slips is not more than 4. If we can combine 4 over 2.5 goals, we should be getting something nice as an odd. Alright, so let us proceed to the app and let's see what we have there. Alright, so I generated the game as over 1.5 goals again, but the only issue there is just that if I should click on one game like this, they will show me ads. But let me just show you the factors that I consider in most of these particular games, and you guys can also utilize it. So when you click on the game that you want to predict as over 2.5, what you need to go and check first is to check the prediction. So go down to this particular prediction section. You are going to see over 0.5, over 1.5, over 2.5, over 3.5. What you just need to make sure is that your over 3.5 must be around at least 45%. The over 3.5 must be around 45%, and if you can get it around 50%, then that is like a bonus for you. So the perfect figures that you need to be targeting is 45% and above. That is the prediction of the total goals as over 3.5. Now if you proceed from this, go to the statistics. So under this particular statistics, if you click on the total goals, what you need to make sure is that you must be able to get within these 2 to 3 goals and 4 to 4 plus goals. For example, now this section talks about their last 10 games against other opponents. Now in their last 10 games for the home team, you can see that we don't have anything like a 0-1, or from 0 goals to 1. We don't experience that. Most of their games ended up as over 1.5 goals, and games that ended up as maybe 2 goals, or match that ended up as maybe 2 goals or 3 goals, for the home team, it is just 10%. That is like saying just one match out of 10. And when we are talking about 4 plus goals, like games that ended up as 4 goals or more, that is 90% of the last previous games of the home team. Now looking into the away team, I think one of their match ended up as maybe probably 0-0 or 1-0, and 50% of their match ended up as either maybe 1-1, 2-0, or 2-1, maybe within 2 goals to 3, and 40% of their last 10 games ended up as 4 goals or more, 4 plus goals. So these are the factors that you need to look into. Make sure that what you be getting, the green color that you guys are seeing indicates normal, and the green indicates the yellow indicates normal, and the green indicates go ahead. That is a good data for you to go for. And so whenever you want to look into your game, at least you must be able to see a yellow color in this particular section of 2 to 3 goals or 4 plus goals. So these kind of games are games that you can actually look into as over 2.5 goals. So you guys can also follow up on this particular game. So I already have some games that you guys can actually follow up, and you can actually check the results after the game. Although I'm not saying that this strategy is 100%. Please kindly take note, because I shared with you guys the outcome of the one I predicted earlier, and I made you guys to understand that at least I was able to get most of the games ended up as over 2.5, but except for one that ended up as 1-0. Now You guys can actually do a follow up on most of the games that I will share on this particular edition, and let's see the outcome of it. So the number one on my list that is expected to end up as over 2.5 goals is this one particularly, and let's proceed. This one under the Faroe Island. So also this match expect this match to also end up as over 2, because if you look at this particular game, you can see that the odd is even worthless, 1.004 over 1.5 goals. So this one is also expected to end up as over 2. If you check the data and you follow up the steps that I shared with you just now, you will see what I'm talking about. So you can actually go for this one also. Then you can go for this. You can also go for this. So this game under the Sweden Division 2 League. So this one also. So most of these games that we are seeking, you can check the factors that I shared with you guys earlier. You are going to find it there. So far you're able to get it, then you are good to go as over 2.5. Very simple. This particular game also meet up under the Iceland League. This one also meet up. This one also meet up. Keflavik. This particular game under the USA League 2 also meet up. And that's all. So I think we have one up to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. All right, I think we have up to like 13 games here that we can, actually proceed with as over 2.5 goals, up to like 13 to 14 games here that are highly expected to end up as over 2.5 goals. So if you have any question regarding to this particular strategy, you can actually drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to like this particular video, drop your comment, subscribe to this particular channel if you are just joining us, and in case you can also join our Telegram platform for more daily updates, and make sure that you are not missing any of our basketball tips. Or recently I started dropping most times 100 odds or something very close to 100 odds, and with your own personal edition, and I believe we all can actually get something good from this basketball tip. So you can also join us on our Telegram platform for more daily updates on basketball and some other sports that are actually working out so well. And in case you want to get our prompts for football, you can actually reach out through our private class link in the comment section and also in the video description. See you guys in the next edition. Bye bye.